range crouching light punch into EX Patriot circles is actually a really big buff to his design, because his crouching jab has much more range than his low forward, so now he's able to punish soul spirals from a range that he couldn't before. Like I said, Quincy has a lot of experience in this matchup. He knows how to deal with a lot of, Rolento's more obvious gimmicks, so I hope to see him deal pretty competently with this right now. Has Rolento right into the corner, right where he wants him. Okay, gets hit by the focus. Patriot Circle combo. See what he can set up here. Goes for the ground base mix-up. Option select stand roundhouse does not work against Rose. Actually very difficult to option select with Rolento against Rose's backdash. Goes for the Nemo combo, doesn't miss it. Ultra 2 is too slow. There are certain situations where you can Ultra 1, but not Ultra 2.
Wow,
okay.
What's that combo? Jab, jab.
Jab, jab, EX Patriot Circle, and then stand fierce to reset them in the air, and then throw the stinger.
Is it difficult? Because I haven't played this character yet.
No, like I don't think his EX Patriot Circle combos are hard. His difficult combos are the Nemo combos, like the combo into EX Stinger and then into the overhead. That one requires precise timing. But
the one that I see people dropping the most are the crouch jab links.
Yeah. Well, Rolento doesn't have any chains. He only has links, right? None of his light crouching lights chain.
Look at that right there.
So we gotta. Okay, I'm gonna.
Does this sound good? Because I listened to one of these, and all we heard was like the audio from the game, and then the audio from the game coming through the mic.
Getting chugged. Okay, we'll see what Quincy's able to set up here. Uses a bit of bar to continue his pressure. Gets hit by the EX overhead into Ultra. That does work. That Ultra's alarmingly quick at 7 frames. Okay, and sets up with the counter hit, goes into the EX Patriot Circle. Oh, Rose gets out of dodge there. Okay, now this should be a full combo punish into a hard knockdown.
Oh, he went for the kill.
Oh! And now, okay, I'm going to say this quiet so that the other players don't hear, but that option select is one that Quincy uses against me a lot. Instead of option selecting with the sweep, which the backflip will dodge because you stay in the air for a long time, you option select with the forward roundhouse, which catches the backflip anti-air, and the backdash it'll hit you grounded. So a little bit of technology that Quincy's worked out, demonstrating his familiarity with the matchup and looking to set something up right now. Rolento's definitely a weak character on his wake-up. He does have a couple of escape mechanisms, but nothing that can really get his offense going, and everything's kind of punishable. So back in a neutral situation, Quincy getting the corner with that dash under, punishes the focus with the Ultra up close. He's going to pretty much be waking up into block stun, but Quincy backdashes, opting to keep the pressure. Oh, and a full combo conversion into the EX Spiral for max damage. Oh! Goes for the stand roundhouse, but does not connect the combo. If he loses the round, he's going to be really lamenting that Quincy a little bit too greedy in that situation.
A little bit of a bad habit of his, I've noticed, is he'll do the...
It's something, and I mean, Quincy knows too. Like, he's been in that situation a lot. He's seen that happen because none of his low strong canceled into any special is safe. So as a Rolento, you're always buffering the Ultra.
Apart from EX Spiral, right?
No, only low fierce into short spiral, I believe, is an actual true block string.
Not even EX.
Or maybe it's into EX, yeah, as well, but not off the low strong, only off the low fierce.
Okay. I wasn't sure of that.
Meanwhile, while we're discussing that, Quincy working on a perfect match right here, but not quite. Low fierce to anti-air, gets away from it. Air to air, stand forward, and throws him, ending out the round really quick. Really taking advantage of Rolento's reversal and wake-up options in that round, which is what you need to do to win. Oh, goes for the low short there. Could have just gone into the low strong and spiral. EX Soul Spiral, anti-air, goes for the setup. Nice. Again. Blocks it. Okay, no punish, but still gets out of that situation. Nice throw. Recognizes that the focus is coming and doesn't throw out a normal for him to punish. And now we'll see Jordan Cho is really on the ropes here. He's going to be looking for an Ultra, and I hope that Quincy has the presence of mind not to give him that opportunity. You can see him throwing a lot of empty... Oh, goes for the reset, but that's not safe, and Quincy quickly makes work. Now he's got this set up. Just goes for a jump in and the cross up. Difficult to block in that situation.
That Rose cross up is really ambiguous.
And with the orbs to protect her, it's very tough for characters to deal with. Rolento can EX back roll to get away, but... Okay. Jordan goes back to the character select screen, maybe now rethinking his strategy. Immediately moves over to poison. One of the things that doesn't get talked about a lot is that I feel like if you're going to play a character and have a backup character, you want them to be close to each other on the character select screen. So when you go back to character select and you make the switch, it's almost instant. You know, and it gives you that little bit of extra mind game. It's things like this people don't really think about that much. But, you know, that's the kind of thought you need to put into this game if you want to be a really top player. And, you know, we can see that Jordan's already given that consideration. So we'll see if this Poison's able to fare a little bit different. You know, this match, I would say that Poison is, you know, maybe not as much about the pyrotechnics as Rolento. Still has some gimmicky stuff, but much more solid fundamental game to be able to play against Rose and deal with her fireballs more. Very similar characters, these two, with, you know, advancing striking attacks and wonky, slow fireballs. Kind of interesting to see. Quincy getting slightly the better of the fireball game here. Resets to neutral. Focuses out to build some meter. Looks like he's playing pretty comfortable here. Oh, now he's going to eat a big combo. That's one of the big risks with throwing Rose's fireballs. If they get jumped over, you're highly punishable. Jordan Cho does not convert that EX combo, and Quincy burns some meter trying to beat the fireball. Put into the corner right now, and that is going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on to match point.
It looked like Quincy had that.
You know,
it was very... Poison's damage output is really surprising.
She is definitely a high damage character. High damage throw, some bigger damage combo. She's... Oh... Gets a knockdown there. Doesn't get anything out of it. Oh, nice Quincy block. With a good block on the overhead. That is punishable. Quincy was not quite there to punish it. Barely catches that anti-air. There's a full punish. Situation looking pretty good for Quincy. Jordan backdashes to get out of trouble. Now looking to set something up for his own. Quincy puts him into a block string. Oh, that was supposed to be an ultra.
Good slide. That looked like it was on reaction.
Quincy playing pretty methodical here. A risky jump at... Oh! Throws him out of the corner. What's the setup? Jump in, stand forward into low strong. The classic. We're on the match point right here. Quincy has the advantage a lot when it comes to meter. And interestingly, I find sometimes when you're in that situation, you have all the bars going into this, you feel a little nervous because you feel like you should win. So sometimes it can mess with you in a negative way, but definitely a strong advantage within the game itself. And we'll see if Quincy's able to make use of some of this meter now. Oh, misses his canceling the super. Not phased by it. Jumps in from a kind of tricky distance. Low fierce to keep him in the corner. Quincy looking like he's in very firm control of this round. Oh, okay, now Jordan works himself out of the corner, which isn't necessarily the worst use of meter, but Quincy's still with his strong advantage here. Reflects the fireball back at him, looking not scared at all. That trade is something Quincy will take all day, and catches the backdash with the jump forward. Looking a little bit too happy with himself, but whatever, Quincy, we'll give it to you. You pulled it out. Quincy advances forward in the winner's bracket.